Hello friends, it is me again, and today we will finally be building our dearest fox guy. I don't actually remember his name, so I'm just gonna call him Fox Guy. Jiaoqiu. Or do you think it's like Jesus or Jose, where it's like with an H? I mean, this guy's name is Jiaoqiu. I don't know about that, it sounds like a slur. Anyway. So we're gonna be building him. That's what we're gonna be doing. Yes, indeed. Subscribe if you like dicks. Okay, anyway. Let's get started. For starters, I actually need to get him to level 80. I pre-farmed most of the trace stuff, but I still need to get these levels done. And I actually need to use a bunch of my fuel because I don't plan these ahead because I'm not smart enough and I'm kind of stupid. But one thing I have noticed is that my arsenal of cat girls and fox boys is just growing. I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess I don't mind. I just really hope none of the people I know in real life find out that I play this shit. Ew, you fucking perv, what's with all these fox girls and shit? Yeah, ugh. Disgusting. I don't know, that's how I imagine how people talk to me. You know what I mean? My default setting is that everyone probably hates my guts. 35, bro. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna go bankrupt. I'm gonna have to go on fucking Honkai Star Rail welfare to make this happen, bro. Mihoyo, you rat bastards. You're almost as bad as the IRS. Oh my god, I should have planned for this smart. Oh my god, dude, I should have planned for this. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I wasted my fuel on Jesus. Okay, 5 minutes later, I am back. I sold the house, gambled all my money at the casino, and sold both of my kids on Craigslist. But we do have enough now to ascend Jesus to level 80. So finally, we are done. Next, we do have to do the traces. Now, these I already pre-farmed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and max these out. Okay, so there we go. Maxed out everything and got level 8 out of 10 on the trace skill and ultimate. Max level basic attack. Okay, now let's talk about this build. Now, guys, when I say that trying to get enough stats on this character to hit all the breakpoints and stuff that I needed to hit felt like my asshole was getting torn apart by a honey badger with rabies. I mean it, okay? I've experienced it. I know what this feels like. In fact, I would say that trying to get this character's stats high enough was even worse than that. Cause at least that was kind of enjoyable, you know what I mean? I mean, listen, I ain't gay, but like it wasn't the worst, you know what I'm saying? Guys, subscribe if you like honey badgers. Not for any particular reason or activity you like to do with them, just in general, okay? So the main thing you want to hit is you want to hit 140 effect hit rate so you can get everything out of this trace. You can get up to a 240% increased attack, which is really, really, really important that you hit this, but you need to hit 140. That's actually surprisingly hard. You get 28% effect hit rate from his traces, but it was like really difficult for me to hit enough. I actually had to end up superimposing this light cone just to get an extra 5% so I can hit it, because I also wanted to hit the 134 speed breakpoint for the speed. So it was like, dude, I was fucking struggling, bro. So for the relics, we are running Wand Bag and also Eagle of Twilight Line. The wind damage is useless, but the advance forward for the ultimate is kind of what you want. Here are the stats for anyone who cares. As you can see, some of these pieces are kind of scuffed because I had to just get enough very specific stats to get this to work. One thing I had to sacrifice is the planar sphere. You would prefer this to be fire damage, but I ended up having to go with a attack percent one just to hit enough speed. Light cone, I am using Eyes of the Prey, which is like a pretty free-to-play friendly option. So as for stats, we do have 139 speed. I would prefer that to be higher, but I just wanted to hit 134 for the breakpoint. Crit rate, crit damage don't matter. Effect hit rate, this is the big one, 143%. So we get the max 240% buff from that trace. I would have maybe liked to have a little bit more attack percentage and stuff like that, but that was my main concern, was just to get those two stats. You wanna die, bro? I'll shank you at the back of a Wendy's. E0 because I am poor. And yeah, apart from that, yeah, that's it for the build, Mr. Jesus. I hope you will absolve me of my sins, because I have sinned, okay? Listen, you don't need to know anymore, but the honey badger is the least of my worries, okay? But okay, either way, that's done, and this is our first time actually playing Acheron with a proper team that's not garbage, because last time we were running Fire, Trailblazer, and Robin, I believe. It was terrible. It was ass, if you will. So we will be running... What? I don't... Oh my god, get out of here. I don't want the god. Oh, let me skip the dialogue. Dude, I don't have the brain space for this. I don't origami bird clash. Buddy, I'm about to clash swords with your dad. I'm about to sword fight the fuck out of Barry. What's your dad's name? Dad's name is Barry. I don't know, just sounds like a dad name. I feel like everyone's dad's name is Barry. Subscribe if your dad's name is Barry. Okay, so we're gonna be running Gallagher, Jiaoqiu, Cypher, and Acheron. I'm so sorry, I'm really tired. Oh, what's going on? Okay, so I've actually never done this. I don't know what Forgotten Hall even is. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm the casual of casuals. I don't actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. Level 50, okay, maybe I'll do this and then I'll come back when it's like at level 80. Okay, give me 1 sec. Okay, here we go. Perfect. I just grinded all of these away in one session. Can you believe I've never done Forgotten Hall? I've been playing this game for like fucking years. Oh my god, dude, I'm about to bust. Dude, I'm straight leaking into my G-string right now, dude. Holy shit, 3,000, bro. Oh. Sorry, I'm getting a little too excited over this. What the fuck is it? Dude, I can't read. That's too much text. Ugh. Okay, so here we are. This feels somewhat reasonable of a difficulty level. So he goes first because of Wand Bag, even though Cypher has way more speed than he does. And I can get my ult off with 1E, which is really sick because that is consistency is what I like. I love consistency, bro. Okay, so let's try this out. So this should advance his action because of our thingamajig. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and let's see what kind of I don't have all of Acheron's buffs yet where she has her like, oh, that's still 279k, Jesus. And look at that, immediately 5 stacks of Ashen Roast. Dude, I love that because his freaking ult transfers the highest amount of stacks and then his trace makes it so the Ashen Roast stacks transfer to the new enemies. So essentially, once you use your ult like once, you essentially have a permanent 30% damage buff on the enemy and they keep causing more of it on themselves and giving you Acheron stacks. So it's 30% from Ashen Roast, 13.5% from the actual zone. Dude, I'm about to pop a boner, dude. I'm popping it like a pill, dude. I'm consciously causing myself a half chub at the moment. I think you don't even have to E with the Jiaoqiu every time. Sorry, Jesus, if you will, because his basic attack also applies Ashen Roast, but I think it's good to E just to get more ER. Oh, and that's another cool thing. When the enemy attacks, there's a chance they get another Ashen Roast stack, meaning it causes even more debuffs and Acheron stacks. Okay, so Cocolia here has Ensnarement, the zone thing, Ashen Roast 30%. So we have pretty much all the debuffs. And our dearest Acheron has Thunder Core 3 stacks, Pioneer. I fucking forget what this relic set even. Hold on, let me Google this. Pioneer Honkai. Guys, I swear to you, I'm not looking at gay porn right now. I swear to you, you have to trust me on this. Here we go. Increases damage dealt to enemies with debuff, increases crit rate, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. So essentially what I'm saying is we're buffed out the ass. I got buffs leaking out of my ass, dude. You have no idea. It's straight up dripping down my thighs, dude. Subscribe if you have buffs leaking out of your ass, guys. Okay, anyway, let's see what kind of damage we can pull. 9 Crimson Knot stacks, thanks to Jiaoqiu. Let's see here. 170k. I mean, that's not bad. I was seeing some way bigger numbers. I think it's because I'm only hitting one enemy. So let's see if we can get that to look even better. Hey there, pretty boy. Pretty boy. Pretty boy. Could I perhaps clap your cheeks? No homo, guys. I'm not going to homo prison. The prison you go to if you clap the boy's cheeks without your no homo contract in hand, okay? I ain't going back. My no homo contract, I have it right here. I'm not going back to homo prison, guys. So let's see. If they have 3 and 2, it's just going to cause it to be 3 on both of them, not 5 in total. I can do math. I'm just figuring out how this shit works. It transfers the highest amount, doesn't add them. That's what I'm saying, dude. Dude, this animation's so sick, though. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, so it just transfers the highest one, then +1, so that's 4 in total. Okay, cool. I love Acheron, dude. Okay, see, 222k, that wasn't even with max buffs. I think the hardest part about Acheron is that you need to use her ult to get her Thunder Core buff, so you only get max damage on your actual, like, your second ult once you have this, so. Okay, now let's see. Now we have our max buffs. Oh, I don't have Gallagher's break damage on him, though. Oh, that's bad. Whatever, who gives a shit? I'm just a casual shit poster anyway. You guys didn't come here to see perfect showcases. We're just here to talk about boners. So now we have 3. Oh, okay, that's a lot of... Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit, 314k. That's pretty mean right there, dude. Oh, dude, we can get besotted for the extra break damage. And also, now there's 5 enemies on the field. Maybe we can pull an even higher number. Let's see here. Acheron already got her ult back. Jesus. All right, Cypher, I'm gonna need you to do a quick ensnared for me, okay? Okay, I got it. Okay, perfect. We got it. Ensnarement, yes. Okay, so we got everything now. Let's try this one more time. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I think this is the big one. I think that's the big one. Oh my fucking God. 540k. Jesus. It's 500,000. What the hell? Are you out of your mind? Jesus, man. Yeah, either way, I think that's about as good of a showcase we're gonna get. This character is freaking insane. Dude, Jesus is a crazy motherfucker. Do not sleep on this guy. If you are a based Acheron enjoyer, you need to pull Jiaoqiu or build him if you already have him. Either way, that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more, or I will show up under your bed tonight and talk to you about honey badgers all night long against your will.
While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, throw you in a choke, gun smoke, gun smoke.